Welcome back to Sussex Farm for episode 11 with me, MrSealyp. Okay, I've been busy on the bale production. The 15 I did for Spring Creek Cattle Company for Cody. They're here. They're the 15 straw. Hay I can't do yet because the grass hasn't grown, but the hay will be following. There were supposed to be 55 bales for Cows Go Moo for the CGM mushroom farm. I went wrong somewhere. I've got 58. That stack there is 30 and then 28. I don't know how I managed that, but anyway, got some extra bales there. So these are ready to be shipped. These may ship before the hay. Don't know yet, haven't quite decided. I have to be careful when I don't get too close to my bale limit, because I've got bales up in the yard, in the barn, and obviously there's the silage bales at Plumpton Farm. So I have to be careful. If I go over that limit, I don't want to start losing bales and dropping off the map kind of thing. But anyway, so that's the first two bits done. CGM mushroom farm, that's all of theirs. That's that contract fulfilled. For Yellowhammer Ag, I'm going to do 100 round bales first, and the 100 square bales may follow. I've been going on and checking on my contract emails and messages that I've been receiving from people just to double check payments, how much people want and that kind of thing. Yellowhammer Ag said for 100 square and 100 round they would pay me 5,000 per bale, which would come out of 500,000 for each set. So if I do 100 round, well, that'll be 500,000. That seems like a lot to me, so I'm going to have to go back and renegotiate down. I know that sounds ridiculous. Maybe 500,000 for all of them might be a little bit more acceptable. Anyway, I have got work to do. I bought the Autoload Fliegl trailer. This is the round bale one. I may well get the square bale one, I don't know. But I need to check on my greenhouses because I haven't checked the manure or water levels on those for a little while. I'm also going to... I've got to do a delivery. I've been asked by SealyEG Bakery if I can do a delivery. Scooter that asked for a selection of pastries, cakes and other delectable goodies. There's a couple of pallets that need to be delivered down to the dock. Spend a lot of time bringing stuff down to the dock to be exported off. Where am I going? Come on. So once, I suppose, I don't know if the grass is fully grown. That's weed substance. I don't think it's fully grown yet. Once the grass is fully grown, I can get some hay production done. I can get those hay bales sorted out for various different people. But I have to send a batch at a time, like so, because the bale limit. It's just one of those things. So what I will be on the lookout for once I've done those couple of jobs, the manure and water, and then the delivery of the pallets from SealyEG Bakery, I'm going to check on the situation, what cornfields are available, how much they're going to cost to buy, maybe do a couple of contracts. Because I've got a contract, if you remember, on the Valley Old Farm, Gibson's Bakery, I did a load of wheat for Gibson's. Gibson's Bakery seem to be branching out. They've asked for 150,000 litres of corn for Kentucky bourbon, a corn liquor type thing. So I'm going to need cornfields, and because there are no fields like just left blank, unavailable, I'm going to need to buy one that's already got corn in. That would kind of make sense. And Barris also asked me for some corn, again for bourbon, but it was an unnamed distillery. All very secretive. I can't remember how much they wanted. 80,000, something like that. So I may need a couple of fields. We'll see. Anyway, right. So round the back here, we have got. Ah, there you go. The forklift we delivered the other day has obviously been busy. There we go. Now, this is what I think is really cool. Look, on here, SealyEG's logo, like the strawberry-headed thing. I think that's a PlayStation Network thing, isn't it? Icon. You got the strawberry with the kind of red with these lime green pips. Nice. I mean, that's not as red maybe as it could be, but anyway. So what I've got to do now, there's a couple of pallets here. They need to be loaded up and taken down to the docks because Scooter needs his pastries and cakes. So what I will do is pull it up here. Let's if I get this right, let's open the back doors. Let's open the nope. That's it, the side doors. Turn the engine off. This is where it all gets a little bit. Right, let's jump in this. So I noticed for some reason this doesn't like the pallets end on, but it's the only way you can get them into the van. May need to speak to SealyEG. I mean, it could just be finances. It's not cheap, is it, buying vans and lorries and that kind of stuff? But I suppose what I could have done was bought down one of mine. Or say mine, Adrian's. Let's see if I can get in here. Let's lift first, I think. Then we'll tilt back. Now SealyEG does something very, very clever. I like it. Keeps the cakes and pastries and stuff moist and whatever during transport. They have these like bamboo mats, I suppose they are. It goes on top like a cover. Look at that. Cool, isn't it? Go with it, people. Go with it. And that's what they put on top of the pallets to keep the cakes and pastries fresh. Honest. That's what I mean. It doesn't like it. Trying to get the forks back out, almost impossible. I don't know why. Don't want to damage the suspension on the van, but you know, give that a little bit of a nudge forward. So we can close the doors at least. That's one. Forks, go away. Okay. Just wonder actually. I can't have too many sets of these. I don't think there's a forklift truck down the dock. You know, there must be a forklift truck down the docks. All I'll do is to take the van down, deliver the van, they can unload. That's all I've been asked to do. Load up, deliver it. And that'll be my part of the job done. Okay. I'm happy with that. No, we've just come from the docks, haven't we? But, you know... If I get this to tilt the right way... There we go. Right. Got there in the end. That's... Oh, hang on. Whoa, 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 whoa. There is a strap here. I know there is. There we go. Don't want that disappearing out the back. Close that door. Close that door. Start her up. That suspension has sagged somewhat. Off to the docks. So watch out for these sudden runs of cars. I think they're transporting some, you know, VIPs or something. You know, see those convoys of cars? Presidential convoy, that kind of thing. I know they don't look very presidential. Oh, ignore me. It's been a long week. So, at least SealyEG will be happy with me. I mean, she's always happy with me, let's be honest. I'm her dad, why wouldn't she be? I don't know where on the dock these have got to go, actually. The barrier man's very efficient. Right, okay, let's take this over here. I will park this up here, I think. They can unload it, sort it all out. Fantastic, job done. Right, on to what next? Greenhouses. I need to check on the greenhouses, haven't done that. Cheers, bud. No? There's no gate, is there? Just jump it. Right, check on the greenhouses, that fruit and veg stall first. There's a few lovely ladies that run the fruit and veg stall. I think it's Darla that's working today. Morning, Darla. Lovely, lovely lady. Have I got any eggs to sell? I have. £1,539 on eggs. Wow, that's pretty impressive. Thank you. Right, let's have a check on this, shall we? I have got manure that I dumped here. Oh, it's actually not looking too bad. 1 second. Right, water fill level 73%, manure fill level 64%. Actually, that's not too bad at the moment, is it? 73 and 64. Okay, that's alright. Don't need to worry about that for the moment then. Right, remember, 30 miles an hour. Right, I've just pulled off the road and field 28 here. The stall's up there, the castle's just there. Has got corn in. What's that going for? 86,000. Okay, I haven't got enough to buy it. 3.58 hectares. Does need a job doing that. Why is it only offering me the same thing every time? Okay, let's do a job. Let's get the price down a little bit. There's another cornfield, I think it's field 13. And I think that's up by, actually not far from field 15, the one I bought with wheat in it. I'm just thinking, 150,000 litres and then some for barriers. One field's not going to be enough, I don't think. I mean, a fair sized field, but that's a lot of corn. Let's turn this on. How's that going to spray? That far, brilliant. Okay, cruise control on. Oh, it's the cow version, isn't it? It's a very strange Valtra. Looks like urban camouflage rather than a cow, doesn't it? But, you know.
So a bit of work for some of the other farmers around. I don't just do subscriber contracts, I help out the farmers too. I will, you know, for those of you that watch my videos a lot, you get the whole concept. I've had a few comments recently from new subscribers. Welcome to all of you. If you're a new subscriber to the channel, welcome, greetings. You are now part of the madness, which is MrSealyp. But I've had a lot of people asking me about the subscriber contracts, or the reference to contracts, and how do you do them, how do you get them. These are contracts that my subscribers suggest. People email me, message me on Facebook, comments on my YouTube videos, however, you know, carrier pigeon, whatever it might be. I get messages from people suggesting ideas of contracts I could do. Not the missions ones that are in game, separate contracts entirely. If the idea fits the Let's Play I'm doing, if it fits the storyline I'm doing, if it's something I think is achievable and that is manageable and I can fit in, I will let them know. I will take on the contract, and then in one of the next videos coming up I will mention it and then try to fulfill the contract. That's kind of the plan. The contract normally comes from the subscriber will have an idea for the name of a company or something they want, whether it's a distillery, a bakery, whether it's as it is on Oakfield Farm, Gloucestershire Crisps wanted potatoes and sunflower oil. I've got people wanting oil for OSR, all sorts of stuff. Anyway, bales and, you know, various different things. And then they'll suggest a payment. People are often curious as to how the payment system works. How do they pay me? How do they get stuff to me? I do that through the magic of editing, through various different methods available. I will sort out fair recompense is probably the best way. I will work out a way to make it work, let's just put it that way. And it kind of fits the narrative, it helps the storyline. Sometimes subscriber contracts are a little bit out there, sometimes they're a little bit too complicated, sometimes they're just way too big. The job that's needed would take up episode after episode after episode. Some of those I don't do, or I do a scaled down version of. And sometimes the payments people suggest, I know people are just trying to be helpful, they really are, and they want the Let's Play to be interesting, whatever. But you know, if you say, oh, can you give me 50,000 litres of something and I'll give you £1 million, you know, the payment doesn't match up with the job. So, you know, it's one of those things. I am inundated at the moment, but that's how it works. If anyone's, you know, if you're wondering, that's what I do. That's how I make it work. It makes the Let's Play more interesting for me to play, keeps it fresh, keeps it interesting. I've always got a goal and something to aim for, otherwise it can just become a case of just going up and down fields all day long. You know how it is. Anyway, I'm waffling again. Once this job's done, I have missed a couple of bits here and there, but I'm sure the farm won't mind. Bit of extra money in the pocket. Doing the bales, buying straw, it costs peanuts. I mean, each load of 59,000 litres is about £1,600, which seems a lot for straw, but then when you think, if I make the bales then sell them on, or if I'm doing them for a contract I'm going to get paid for them, I'm going to more than make that money back. So it's a good way of doing it. A lot of these things Jim's throwing in, they're a quick profit thing, but the price drops very quickly as well. So if you were to buy whatever it is you're going to buy and then go and sell it at a sell point, you'll make a quick profit, and often a very big profit. But then the next load you take, the price has plummeted. So it's a kind of one-shot deal. Every now and again you can kind of get away with it. So I like Jim. I like him a lot. I'm not sure when this video is going to go out. Actually, this might be Sunday now. There we go. Not too bad at all. Not too shabby. No missions available. Price has dropped a little bit. Yeah. If you could join me in wishing Jim a happy birthday. I think this is probably going to go out on Sunday. So happy birthday, Jim, for Saturday, I think it was. Brilliant map. It's cracking. It's a cracking map, Jim. Love it. Happy birthday, mate. So the question is now what to do. I'm going to need some more money again then, if I'm going to in any way, shape or form be able to afford to buy a field. Again, this will have no ploughing state on it, but if I can get 3 fertiliser states on it, I can get a fairly good yield. I mean, assuming of course I buy it. I'm trying to think what to do for the best now. I've done water, I've done fuel a lot over the last few episodes. I might do a bit of logging actually. I'll do that off screen. Again, same sort of thing. At the moment, until I can get crops in, until the grass has grown that I can cut some grass and even maybe make some silage bales and sell some silage bales. Oh, actually, what I could do, you know what I might do? Adrian's got a load of silage bales up at the farm. What I might do, because I took 2 to test the price. Still don't know if that might be enough, but I could take a load, sell them, and then replace them once the grass has grown, make a load of silage bales and put them back for him. Because he did say, when we had our chat in the pub, you know, what's mine is yours. If I need bales, come and grab them. If I need silage, come and grab it. We kind of work out, you know, how that's going to work. A trade-off of some description at some point. So maybe I'll do that. That might not be a bad idea to get a little bit of money. Well, that said, can I use this as a normal trailer? Probably can, can't I? Although, think. Quite, I know what I'll do. I know what I'll do. Got to find home for this now. I am very conscious of the fact I'm clogging the yard up. Now, as I mentioned, Jim has another update due out, and he sent me a message on Facebook listing all the things that he's changed in the next update. Wow, I mean, it is a huge list of stuff he's done. What I'll do is when that update takes effect, when he submits it and Giants approve it and it goes live, I'll do another update video, and I've got everything written down. I'll go through everything he's done. Some huge changes. What was I going to do now? I need a trailer and I need the Kotec forks. Those Kotec forks were wheel loader forks, as I recall, weren't they? Where did I leave the... oh no, I'm having an absolute nightmare. Where did I leave the front loader for the voucher? In Alien Jim's green and orange. It's a cool colour scheme. Where did I leave them? Where did I leave them? Probably where I was doing the feed. Oh no. Sheep? Can't remember. Yeah, there we go. I knew I left them somewhere. I need to clean the feed areas anyway, so makes sense to do it now. While I'm here, don't know what the water situation is, so I have to check that as well. Okay, let's go up and do the cows. I was going to use the bobcat, but as soon as I left the forks here. Whoa. Daily routine on the farm. Do not neglect the animals. I know I haven't got seasons on at the moment. I say at the moment, the problem I've got is if any of the issues do get resolved, frame rate issues, I've had a very weird thing happen the last 24 hours. Now I don't know if it's been quite warm and muggy where I am, humid, and I don't know if the PlayStation overheated or I really don't know, but I had it just stop, just blanked out, bang, turned off. It was kind of a bit of a panic because I thought the PlayStation was like kaput, finished, but it came back on again, and I'm not sure why it did it, so I'm a bit concerned. But anyway, yeah, I'm not sure now because I'm going through this Let's Play on Seasons Off now. If for any reason it gets resolved, if I put Seasons back on, it's going to revert everything back to spring, which is going to be a bit frustrating if I'm honest. Oh, I was going to check this, wasn't I? Let's go around now. Yeah, so I don't know. I'm going to check on the greenhouse and then we'll work on the next job, I think. I'll see you in a minute. Right, here's what's happened. I have no idea what's happened there. That's a bit weird. I've taken the liberty of borrowing Adrian's Man 8x4, the Man 37. I've put some silage bales in the back already, but what I've done is rearrange the stacks just so it's a little bit neater. No, that's gone a bit weird. Not quite sure what's happening there. So certainly shouldn't have done that. Let's lift that back out. If you tip them towards me, are they gonna... Come on. Stop. Oh. Put that in. Okay. Now, I had problems with this before. I've got to be a lot more gentle with the controls on the JCB, especially any of these articulated wheel loaders. A bit better. It's not going to be perfect, but it'll be okay. It's a bit better. Crawls out. Come on. Yep, dreadful. Around the other side, I've gone too far. And I haven't left myself enough room to adjust. Oh dear. The first ones went on perfectly. No problem at all. That's not going to work, is it? Okay. I'm just going to chalk that up to just terrible loading, because that's exactly what it is. But the straps are on, it's not going anywhere as long as it gets to where it's got to go. That's the main thing. That's what I'll keep telling myself. Right, I'm going to come from the other side to give myself more room. Hopefully this works a little bit better this time. It doesn't really help at all, does it? Close. Let's go. How can I be so dreadful? Normally I don't have any problem at all with bales, but then that's generally telehandlers. See, I've twisted it at an angle again, haven't I? It's because I can't get the articulation right. Maybe I should have just stuck with the telehandler. So that claws out. Right, what I'm going to do. Take that off there. Take that off. I'll move it all around because I'm not happy with that. My OCD will not allow such behaviour. line up with the back a little bit better. Right, just do this. That one's missed. That one's not. That's okay. That's okay. One more. Yep. That'll have to do. Now, I don't know if I'm going to need a wheel loader at the other end. So what I'll do, I'll leave it here. You can be on standby just in case. And let's get to the BJ. How many bales have I got here actually? 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 16, 17 bales. Yeah. 17 bales. So, when the grass has grown fully, and I do some silage bales, I need to replace 17 for Adrian. We'll cut across like we normally do, it's a lot easier. And I'll see you there in a minute. Okay, so let's see what happens. I don't know if just by putting the back down over the grate it will work. If it doesn't, it's going to mean having to unload into the grate, but we'll see. What I'll do is swap out. Oh no, hang on. No. What we'll do first, let's unload that first, then I'll do the straps, otherwise I'll lose the lot. Okay. So now, I don't think it'll make much difference whether the straps are or not. I could have done all of these in cab in one hit, just done all the straps, but I prefer to do it this way. It says, okay, that's all the straps. Now, hopefully, as I back this in, it should sell, but I don't know if it will. Plus I'm losing some. No. Oh, get some to topple. Oh, nearly. There we go. Sold some. Not quite conventional, but you know. That's making slightly conventional. Come on. I really should have been using a loader, shouldn't I? Now I've made a mess of it. Right. Loader, I can't keep doing like that, it's horrendous, and I've lost one there as well. I'm not quite sure how this is going to work out. But it's processing, I have made some money, and it's making digestate, so double whammy. Bear with me, let's go and get the loader. Okay. Oh dear. Let's see if I can tidy this up a little bit. It's just a case of grabbing whatever I can, I think, really. It's not going to be tidy. It's
not going to be professional. It's not going to... Well, one. Got one bale. That was pretty impressive stuff. That doesn't look as bad. Certainly meant the other end when I was trying to tidy it up, it didn't really make any difference. I needn't have bothered, considering the mess I was going to make. Well, to be fair, I didn't know I was going to make the mess. Honest. Right. And that's it. What were we on? 70... 77? Yeah, we've done alright. We've certainly got enough to buy that field, that cornfield. Then we'll have to look at longer term at field 13 at the top of the map, see how much that one costs. I think the fields have actually just moved on to another growth stage, so there may be another contract available on 28 actually. Right, shall I leave this here for the time being? Probably not a bad idea. Is there a... Sorry, I'm spinning round and round, making myself feel dizzy. Actually, there is. Look. Don't even notice. Just keep it under here for the time being. What am I talking about? I'm thinking, oh, I could do with follow me. I've got a low loader. What am I doing? Just drive us onto that and take the whole lot back. Oh dear. I'm on fire today. Providing it stays on here, of course. Oh, I missed that one, didn't I? Will this pull it over the top of it, or will it make an absolute mess and catapult the JCB? Let's not take that chance. See what happens. Yep. Could have been horrendous. Okay, right. Hopefully this won't slip off. And there we go. The silage bale sold at the BGA. Wasn't pretty, but it's done. This can now go back up to Plumpton Farm. where it belongs. I can go down to field 28 and buy that. Okay, so I've just done a contract on field 28, second spray, gross okay. I'll probably get away with the third one once it's fully grown. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to buy it. I need the cornfield, so field 28 is now ours. Money's gone back down again, but that's not a problem. We are investing. We have got more fields, and that's the main thing. So field 28 is ours. I'm going to whiz over to field 13, check that out, see what the price in that is, maybe do a contract on that, but I'll do that off screen. It's just going to be spraying. You've seen me do spraying on this one, and you saw me do spraying on the wheat field over on 15, so nothing new, just a bit more spraying. I'll do that off screen, and we'll see what that costs, and then I'll work out on how I can make a bit more money, maybe to buy that, maybe a bit of off screen logging. I'm just trying to think, because I'm going to need these cornfields, and I'm going to need them before they're fully grown. I mean, to be fair, I could do them before they're fully grown. Sorry, when they're fully grown, but then the AI takes over if you don't buy it, and then it will harvest it before you get a chance to actually do anything with it. So, and now to check my fields. Actually, my fields are all right, aren't they? I think mine are up to full. If I zoom in, 26 is at full fertilisation. 11 is, 6 is the grass fields I did, so they're okay. 20 is okay, 17's okay, 15's going to need one, so I'm going to have to go over 15 again. That's not a problem. I'd like to say I'll do that off screen. 13's the one that's got corn in. If I go across to growth, it's on darker green, fruit type, yeah, corn. So that's where I'm heading. I have just finished spraying field 15. I've also done field 13. The field price is about 92,000, which is quite a lot, and I realised I made a mistake, which was a bit daft really. I sold the silage bales and I was up to about 121,000. The logical thing to do then would have been to buy a full load of fuel, sell it and make a load more money. Instead I bought the field with that money. Bit of a mistake, shouldn't have done that really. So what I'll do now is I think I'll do some forestry to get enough money to buy a fuel load, do the fuel load, then buy the field and have some money left over. That makes more sense with the money than just spending it. But anyway, we've come to the end of another episode. I'm going to do some more bale production so I can do the first 100 straw bales, round straw bales for Yellowhammer Ag, so they should get theirs. I believe, as far as I'm aware, the ones that were on the dock have already shipped, so that's all good. Yeah, that's it. We're at the end of another one. They're going really, really quickly, but enjoying them immensely. If you've enjoyed this episode, give us a like. If you don't subscribe yet, please do. If you want to leave a comment, feel free, and if you want to share this video, then please be my guest. And whatever you should choose to do, thanks for watching.